Both Republican Dan Coats and Democrat Brad Ellsworth opposed the president's plan for an energy tax designed to reduce carbon emissions.
Nevertheless, cap and trade is still an issue in this Senate race. 24-hour News 8's Jim Shella explains why in this Campaign 10 report for us tonight. Jim.
Debbie, it's because Brad Ellsworth wants cap and trade to be an issue, and that has little to do with energy policy.
Brad Ellsworth campaigned at the state fair today, highlighting his support for the Indiana coal industry and his opposition to cap and trade. But he also repeated a charge made by others against Dan Coats, accusing him of lobbying for cap and trade.
Past practice predicts future performance. I've said that before. People in Indiana have to look at our records and say, that's the person that's going to represent us honestly. You can't go to Washington and say one thing and do one thing and come back home and tell Indiana. I think Hoosiers are too smart for that.
Senate records show that Coats lobbied for Julian Robertson, a hedge fund manager who supports cap and trade.
I did not lobby for cap and trade.
In this appearance at a medical device manufacturer, however, Coats says he encouraged Robertson to seek alternatives.
I made one call to Senator Lieberman and one call to Senator Warner because they had offered an alternative plan. I said, can you describe your plan and send me information because one of our clients is interested in looking at alternatives. That's the extent of it.
In the end, it becomes a debate about his lobbying career.
So I think we need to know the truth from Mr. Coats, what it was. If you're willing to compromise what you believe in for a paycheck, that's not what we need more of in Washington, D.C.
This whole lobbying thing has been a mischaracterization and misinterpretation, and I think deliberate falsification of what I've actually done.
The campaign has suddenly taken on a new, more personal tone.
And look for cap and trade to be the subject of Ellsworth TV ads later in the campaign. For now, however, the Ellsworth ad campaign is off the air, suspended after 6 weeks to preserve resources for later in the campaign. Coats is still waiting to begin his ads in the fall campaign. Jim Shella, 24-hour News 8.